prayer? What is the purpose of prayer? Does God hear our prayers? And which God should I even pray to? Or should I just pray to the universe? These are some of the common questions that surround the topic of prayer. And these questions have merit, and they should be deeply reflected upon and responded to by Christians. The Bible communicates to Christians to caringly consider such questions and to be prepared to give a reflective and a respectful response to all those that ask. And we can find this directive in 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 15. And I like the Amplified translation. It reads, "But in your hearts, set Christ apart as Lord, and always be ready to give a logical defense to anyone who asks you to account for the hope and assurance that's within you. Yet do it with gentleness and respect." And that includes the questions about prayer. But what does this mean exactly? Well, let's tease it out a bit. The first directive within this verse has to do with location. It answers the where question. And it says, "In your hearts, set Christ apart as Lord." So where is the location? It's in your heart. And heart here means that determined place, the seat of your resolve about a thing. It's your soul, the resolution of your mind, will, and emotions. So within your soul, you're instructed to do something. So here we answer the what question. What are we instructed to do? We're being instructed to set Christ apart as Lord. And what does this mean exactly? Well, set Christ apart as Lord simply means above all else, he rules. Above implies position. All means all and else means other. So above all other, he rules. That's above all other ideologies, cultures, traditions, people, above all other careers, above all other relationships. That's husbands, wives, children, parents, above all other attitudes, above all other hurts, and above all other betrayals. I'm ministering to myself, my own self right now. Above it all, he rules. But only if we position him in that high place within our souls to rule. Remember, we must resolve this within our hearts and then follow through by setting him above all. Amen. The first directive is important because it sets the course for the last two directives within this verse. We will not be able to give a logical response about anything to anybody if we don't set Christ high in an esteemed position in our lives. Now let's read the second half of this verse. "And always be ready to give a logical defense to anyone who asks you to account for the hope and assurance that's within you. Yet do it with gentleness and respect." So as mentioned earlier, when we're asked questions about our faith, about prayer, which of course is a good question, we should be in a position to respond. And these questions come from non-Christians and Christians alike. We have our fellow Christians that also need clarity and insight on biblical hot topics such as prayer. And allow me to interject this really quickly, since we have established in the first 2 weeks of this course the existence of God and the validity of the Bible. We will reference the Bible as our teaching source moving forward. In essence, it will be our primary source of instruction. It will be our plumb line, if you will. So this week, we'll answer two of the common questions often asked with regards to prayer. One, what is prayer? And two, what is the purpose of prayer? I'll see you in the next lecture.